Endangered species around the planet are threatened for a number of reasons, including habitat loss, pollution, climate change, and competition from invasive species. Despite this, some are still being hunted for their meat. Occasionally, this happens because communities are impoverished and have limited sources of food. However, many of these species are poached to satisfy an appetite for exotic delicacies. Here are 11 endangered species that are still hunted for food. Primates. The International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, has revealed that as many as half of all species of primates are in danger of extinction. Although habitat loss from deforestation is a large threat, the bushmeat trade is also a notable factor. All of the great apes, especially chimpanzees, bonobos, and gorillas, as well as most monkey species, are hunted for their meat throughout Africa, Central and South America, and Asia. An estimated 5 million tons of bushmeat move through the Congo Basin every year. While primates don't make up a large proportion of that, they're more at risk because they're such slow-growing, long-living animals. Ironically, because humans are primates too, they are susceptible to disease transmitted through exposure to bushmeat. Both HIV and Ebola, for instance, have been linked to great apes. Pangolin. Pangolins, found in tropical regions of Africa and Asia, are critically endangered, particularly in China. These unique, scaly mammals are heavily poached for their meat and scales, which are wrongly believed to have medicinal properties. A notorious dish, pangolin fetus soup, is consumed as a status symbol and is believed to boost male virility. Pangolin meat, prized for its supposed benefits to kidney function, is sold at exorbitant prices in high-end restaurants. Beyond culinary uses, pangolin scales are used in traditional medicine, further driving illegal trade and pushing these fascinating creatures closer to extinction. International efforts are crucial to combat poaching and protect pangolins from disappearing. Bluefin tuna. Bluefin tuna, highly prized in Japanese sushi, has faced severe overfishing and exploitation. Ironically, its rarity has only increased its demand, with a single fish selling for over $1.75 million. Once common in the Black Sea and off the coast of Brazil, heavy fishing has dramatically reduced its numbers, leading to the largest range contraction of any open ocean species. These majestic fish can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh over 1,000 pounds, making them one of the largest and fastest predators in the ocean. They are crucial for maintaining the balance of marine ecosystems. However, their slow growth and late maturity make them particularly vulnerable to overfishing. Despite these dire circumstances, there is still no international fishing ban to protect bluefin tuna. Efforts by organizations like the International Commission for the Conservation of Atlantic Tunas, ICAT, have aimed at regulating fishing quotas, but enforcement is often weak, and illegal fishing persists. Without stronger global conservation measures, the bluefin tuna faces a perilous future. Chinese giant salamander. The Chinese giant salamander, the largest salamander in the world, is critically endangered due to human consumption. Considered a luxury food item, it is often added to soups and stews. This species, capable of reaching up to 6 feet in length, was once common throughout central, southwestern, and southern China, and held a revered place in Chinese culture. Today, only a few fragmented populations remain. A member of the family Cryptobranchidae, the Chinese giant salamander traces its lineage back to the Middle Jurassic period, making its decline particularly alarming. Habitat destruction, pollution, and disease have further exacerbated its dwindling numbers. Conservation efforts are urgently needed to protect this ancient and unique species from extinction. Green sea turtle. The green sea turtle is critically threatened due to human exploitation at every stage of its life cycle. People harvest its eggs and use its fat, flesh, and cartilage, with the meat considered a delicacy in many regions, particularly in the Caribbean where it has been a dietary staple. Historically, turtle farms bred these animals for sale, further endangering the species. Green sea turtles migrate vast distances, necessitating international awareness and cooperation for their survival. Although they are protected by the IUCN and under CITES, poaching remains a significant concern. Effective conservation efforts and stronger enforcement are crucial to ensure the future of these remarkable creatures. Giant ditch frog. The endangerment of the giant ditch frog stemmed from locals in its native Dominica and Montserrat consuming its legs, earning it the nickname mountain chicken due to its taste. It was even considered the unofficial national dish of Dominica for years. However, besides hunting, the giant ditch frog has faced a severe threat from chytridiomycosis, a fungal disease that has devastated the species, wiping out over 90% of the population. Due to the critical threat posed by this disease, hunting of the giant ditch frog is now banned in both Dominica and Montserrat. These protective measures are essential to safeguard the remaining population and prevent the extinction of this unique amphibian species. Western Long-Beaked Echidna. Despite its unappetizing appearance with porcupine-like spines, the Western Long-Beaked Echidna faces critical endangerment, primarily due to hunting for food in its native New Guinea. Trained dogs are used to locate these elusive animals and their daytime burrows. Once thought extinct in Australia for around 10,000 years, a re-examination of a 100-year-old specimen in 2012 hinted at the species' possible existence in the early 20th century. However, this discovery doesn't alter the fact that the Western Long-Beaked Echidna remains in peril today. Conservation efforts are urgently needed to protect this unique creature from further decline and potential extinction. Preserving their habitat and enforcing hunting bans are crucial steps to ensure the survival of the Western Long-Beaked Echidna for future generations. Chinook salmon. Native to the Pacific coast, the Chinook salmon, also known as the king salmon, is the largest member of the Pacific salmon family, typically growing to 3 feet long and weighing around 30 pounds. Their impressive size makes them highly prized by fishers. The color of their meat varies based on their diet, adding to their appeal. As of 2020, 9 populations of Chinook salmon are protected under the U.S. Endangered Species Act. 2 populations are listed as endangered, and 7 are classified as threatened. Fisheries in California and Oregon are frequently closed due to low numbers, highlighting the critical need for conservation efforts to ensure the survival of this iconic species. Shark. Dating back to a time before the dinosaurs, sharks have long been the top predators in the ocean food chain, until humans. Sharks are most commonly killed for their fins, which are used to make shark fin soup, a popular dish in China since the Ming Dynasty. About 100 million sharks are killed annually for this purpose. Eating shark meat is still legal in the United States. Shark finning, the process of separating a shark's fins from its body, usually occurs at sea so that only the fins need to be transported. Often, sharks have their fins removed while still alive, leaving them to helplessly sink and die after being thrown back. It's cruel, and it wastes a grotesque 95% of the shark's body. Elephant. Elephants, known for their intelligence and social sensitivity, are often poached for their ivory tusks, but their meat is also highly prized. The illegal hunting of elephants for meat has become increasingly lucrative, sometimes surpassing the value of ivory. According to the IUCN, the meat of an adult male elephant can fetch up to $5,000, a significant sum in regions like the Congo Basin, where the daily average income is around $1. Despite strong global protections, illegal poaching persists due to high demand. The economic incentives in impoverished areas drive this illicit trade, undermining conservation efforts. To effectively combat elephant poaching, it is crucial to address both the demand for elephant products and the socio-economic factors that fuel illegal hunting. Dolphin. Dolphins, revered for their intelligence and complex social structures, face a troubling reality. They are still hunted for meat in various parts of the world, including Japan, Peru, and the Caribbean. Despite growing awareness of the health risks and ethical implications associated with consuming dolphin meat, the practice persists, driven by cultural traditions and economic incentives. Dolphin hunting often involves cruel methods such as dolphin drive hunting, where entire pods are herded into coves and slaughtered. This unregulated practice not only poses a threat to dolphin populations, but also disrupts marine ecosystems and threatens biodiversity. Documentaries like The Cove and Seaspiracy have brought international attention to the brutality of dolphin hunting and its devastating impact on marine life. The Cove exposed the gruesome reality of dolphin drive hunting in Japan, while Seaspiracy highlighted the broader issues of overfishing and marine conservation. Efforts to address dolphin hunting and promote conservation have been met with challenges, including political resistance and economic interests. However, ongoing advocacy and awareness campaigns have led to some progress, including increased scrutiny of dolphin hunting practices and calls for stronger regulations. The continued hunting of endangered species for food highlights a critical intersection between human survival and wildlife conservation. While some hunting is driven by necessity, much is fueled by the demand for exotic meats. Protecting these species requires global awareness, sustainable solutions, and strong conservation efforts. By understanding and addressing the reasons behind this hunting, we can work towards a future where both human communities and endangered species thrive. If you enjoyed learning about these amazing animals, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more fascinating insights into the wonders of nature. If you have a favorite animal or a topic you'd like us to cover in the future, feel free to let us know in the comments below. Your feedback and suggestions are important to us. Until next time, stay curious, stay wild, and keep exploring the wonders of our incredible planet. See you in the next video.